All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. Now check this out. RT is reporting. Watch this, watch this. I'm going to show you how that religion, especially Christianity, is nothing more than a bunch of stage playing hypocrites. Because think about this. When you're calling something a church, what does that really truly mean? You know, the church. We assemble, that's what we do. And if you're going to use the King James Bible to define what the church is, then wouldn't that not be you as an individual that make up what they call the church? Well, the purpose of this video is because RT is reporting, check this out. Bishop urged Church of England to rethink Bible and homosexuality. Oh, here we go now. Here it is. Watch this. Two leading bishops from the Church of England says it's time to change the church. It's time to change the church. See, that's how you know that God ain't got nothing to do with man-made religion down here. Man is too busy trying to play God and trying to use the word of God to redefine the creator of the universe simply because people don't hear from him or see too much of his power nowadays. Now, let me see. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Is that right? He said in Malachi, I am the Lord thy God, and I change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. Malachi 3:6. Hebrews 13:8. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Psalms 89:34. He said he will not alter or change anything that has gone out of his lips. And you know what he says in the Torah? He says that sodomy, homosexuality, is an abomination, and it carries the death penalty. That's what he says. Now, let me see. This perfect creator, Elohim, it seems like that the Church of England seems like that they have the audacity, the unmitigated gall, the arrogancy, the pious, pompous attitude to think that they can actually change the mind of Yah. Isn't that something? To change God's mind to suit modern day changes of sexual orientations. Now, I just got finished laying it down to you. All you got to do is go and check out I gave you every reference for you to check out the mind of God. And then he goes on and says, look at this, and reconsider interpretations of the Bible which condemn homosexuality as a sin. That's why I keep telling y'all, a lot of y'all in trouble. Because you got all these churches carrying around the Bible, and they all are trying to redefine and reinterpret what God has always says. You know, I remember in the 60s and 70s that I was looking this up. It was actually called a disease. Homosexuality used to be classified as disease. Now, because more people are participating in this, I guess they're trying to legalize everything and make everybody feel good about themselves. Up here in Canada, they just got finished making it lawful. Notice, man did make it lawful. You need to ask yourself a question. Do you serve God or do you serve man? Because Canada, in direct opposition to what God says, has turned around and made bestiality legal up here in this country. Is that right, bro, Steve?
Oh, I'm not sure if it actually came through, but I'm not surprised.
Not surprised. So he doesn't know quite. He doesn't know, but I have a bunch of people reporting on these comments that is so. Ain't no big deal. They got a few things like it down in America as well. A couple of states that have made it legal. Now, you think about that, boy. That's a whole nother level of perversion in it. Now, the RT, Reverend Paul Bays, Bishop of Liverpool, says his mind is open, not closed, and how passages in the Bible talking about homosexuality should be read in the 21st century. So let me see. In other words, we need to change and we need to conform and we need to redefine everything the way that it has always been in order to suit our immorality of today, in order to suit our lack of discernment, our lack of truth today. So whatever it was back then, it can't mean the same today. We need to interpret it that way. Now I'm asking yourself a question. If you embrace the sentiments of the Church of England and you follow what they say, and they are in direct opposition against the creator of the universe, you got a choice and decision to make. Let me see. Canada's ridiculous ruling that oral sex with animals is legal shows need for new bestiality laws. Now, wait a minute. We got to show that. Now, check this out. Look at that. There it is. right there on the screen.
They just want to stop the penetration. That's what they're saying today.
Jesus.
Oh.
So anyway, so you got to ask yourself a question. Are you going to serve God or serve man? Because the bottom line is the Church of England, do they have a heaven or hell to put you in?
Who's going to police that?
But I know God does. And God has a heaven and a hell. And people think that God is just a tyrant today, but he's literally not a tyrant. Let me tell you the reason why people go to hell. People go to hell because they choose to. Because they choose to walk in direct opposition and out of step with an inappropriate attitude and out of bounds lifestyle that has already been defined by the Most High Yah. It's just simple. It's just that simple. Now, you need to figure out who you're going to fear, because no matter what you change your mind to today, he's not going to change. And there's going to be fire and brimstone for those who walk out of step. You see, it's clear. You have a simple choice. You either choose to serve him or you choose to don't. You can live life on your own dictates, mandates, or whatever you want. But the bottom line is, we all are going to be judged by the judge. I hope you got it right when the breath goes out of your body. But I don't want to go ahead and read no more of this article. Just go to RT. It's enough. I done had enough talking about the homosexual lifestyle. People ask my position on it. It's clear. Go back and look at my videos. I totally disagree with it. Totally disagree. Just like they disagree with mine.